Long ago, the skies of the world burned with wings of dragons. They were guardians of balance, rulers of fire, ice, and storm. But humans, driven by fear and greed, hunted them until only ashes remained. Yet legends whispered of one final dragon hidden beyond the clouds. A dragon of crimson scales whose fire could light the world or burn it to dust. Chapter 1. The egg, Arik was just a wanderer. He had no family, no home, only an old sword and the road beneath his feet. One evening, while crossing the misty woods, he saw a faint glow among the roots of an ancient oak. Curiosity drew him closer, and there it was, a stone that pulsed with warmth, shaped like a giant egg. When Arik touched it, the egg shimmered and let out a soft crack. He pulled back in shock. "Impossible," he whispered. That night, he carried the egg with him. Villagers he passed looked at him with suspicion, some even fear. Old tales told that dragon eggs brought ruin. Yet Arik felt something different, a bond, like the egg was alive. Days later, the egg hatched. From within, a small creature emerged, crimson scales glimmering like embers, eyes glowing with golden fire. A baby dragon. Arik froze. The legends were true. Chapter 2. The Hunt. Word spread quickly. The king's soldiers heard rumors of a dragon's egg reborn. Soon, wanted posters with Arik's face appeared in every town. The High Council feared dragons more than famine or war. They sent the Black Knight, a merciless warrior in dark armor, to hunt Arik and the creature. Arik fled through forests and across rivers. The baby dragon, which he named Ember, perched on his shoulder. Though small, Ember already breathed sparks of fire when frightened. Along the way, Arik met allies. Leora, a fearless warrior woman who had lost her family to the king's armies. Eldrin, an old mage who had once served dragons in secret. Together, they vowed to protect Ember, for they knew that the last dragon was not a threat, but a hope. Yet the Black Knight was close. In the shadow of the Frost Mountains, he ambushed them. His sword clashed with Arik's. Sparks lit the snow. Ember roared, a small roar, but filled with fury. The fight ended only when a storm separated them, leaving Arik's group to escape deeper into the mountains. But Arik knew the night would return, stronger. Chapter 3. Fire and ice deep within the mountains, Eldrin revealed a terrible truth. "The Dark Lord awakens," the mage said, "and he has bound an ancient dragon, the ice serpent older than kingdoms. If Ember does not grow strong, the world will freeze." Arik looked at Ember, who by now had grown to the size of a horse. His wings stretched wide, sparks of fire trailing with each breath. They trained together. Arik learned to fight with dragon fire at his side. Ember learned to fly, though clumsily at first. Leora taught them the ways of warriors. Eldrin whispered forgotten spells into Ember's ears. But the day came when the skies themselves trembled. From the north descended the blue dragon of ice, its roar echoing like thunder. Behind it rode the Black Knight, his sword blazing with dark runes. The battle began. Fire met ice, red against blue, heat against frost. Villages below shook as flames lit the night sky. Arik faced the Black Knight once more, steel against steel, while Ember clashed with the blue dragon in the clouds. Chapter 4. The Last Kingdom. The fight raged for hours. Ember's fire lit the frozen peaks, but the blue dragon's breath froze rivers to stone. At last, Arik struck the knight's helmet, shattering it, and beneath the steel was not a man, but a hollow face of shadows. The knight was no human, only a puppet of the Dark Lord. With a final strike, Arik destroyed him. Above, Ember summoned every spark of flame within. His wings blazed like the sun. With one final roar, he unleashed fire so bright it melted the ice dragon's heart. The blue dragon fell into the abyss below. Silence. The dawn rose red and gold. Ember, though wounded, circled above the mountains victorious. Arik stood at the peak, sword raised, as the people of the valleys looked up in awe. "The last dragon lives," they whispered, "and with him hope is reborn." But far in the east a dark tower stirred. More shadows awaited. The war for the dragon kingdom had only begun.